Have you ever witnessed a Hollywood feud so twisted that even a playful moment on live TV turns into a massive controversy? From an eyebrow-raising Saturday Night Live cameo to explosive text messages and legal battles, the behind-the-scenes drama involving Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and Justin Baloni has escalated into a full-blown spectacle. It started off as a seemingly simple collaboration on a film adaptation, but what's unfolding now feels more like a tangled web of accusations, alleged betrayals, and a swarm of subpoenas. Get ready to uncover all the shocking turns this feud has taken because each revelation raises bigger questions about power, influence, and loyalty in Tinseltown. The most recent bombshell occurred at SNL's 50th anniversary special, where Blake and Ryan appeared to support the show. Nobody expected them to reference their ongoing dispute, but that's exactly what happened when Ryan was asked how he was doing. His quick reply, "Great. Why? What have you heard?" landed like a thunderbolt. The audience reaction was instant. Some viewers loved the playful tone, taking it as Ryan's way of poking fun at the swirling rumors about him, Blake, and Justin. Others cringed, feeling that joking about something so contentious was in poor taste. Was this a moment of self-aware humor or a calculated strategy to control the narrative? The entire exchange left fans debating whether this couple is choosing to meet controversy with wit, or whether the remark was a mask for deeper anxieties. To top it off, the camera caught Blake's reaction. Some swear they saw her cringe, while others believe she was simply rolling with the comedic bit. True or not, the public's response turned heated. Suddenly, a cameo meant to celebrate SNL's milestone transformed into another battleground, fueling speculation about what might really be happening behind closed doors. But that was only the beginning. The SNL appearance was just one piece of the puzzle. Behind the scenes, fresh waves of tension emerged when a set of text messages between Blake and Justin surfaced. Depending on whom you ask, these messages either read like innocent banter or hint at something uncomfortably personal. Some texts show Blake calling herself a ball buster with a spicy sense of humor, while Justin appears to match her energy. They swap compliments, tease each other, and talk about how they're excited to work together on the It Ends With Us project. For fans, it was a glimpse into what could have been a friendly, creative relationship, or possibly something more. Gossip channels immediately ran with the notion of flirtation. Critics are now suggesting that these texts complicate the narrative that Justin was ever hostile to Blake. Others point out that context matters. Creative partners often chat this way to spark ideas, especially if they share comedic or flirty personalities. Still, the possibility that there might be playful tension at the core of this conflict has added a new layer of speculation, and the legal battles were only heating up. In a move that caught everyone's attention, Blake's legal team issued subpoenas demanding access to nearly all of Justin's phone records, including calls, texts, and even location data spanning over 2 years. They argue this unprecedented request is vital to prove Justin orchestrated a smear campaign designed to wreck Blake's reputation. Her lawyers suggest Justin, along with certain PR advisors, purposely leaked negative stories about her around the time of the It Ends With Us press activities. If true, it could indicate a well-funded operation to publicly undermine Blake. But Justin's team fired back immediately, slamming the subpoenas as an outrageous fishing expedition. They insist Blake is grasping at straws, trying to pin her public stumbles on someone else. This development triggered heated debate among fans. Could text messages and emails really prove there was a behind-the-scenes plot to sabotage Blake's career? Or did Blake's own statements and actions during interviews do more damage than any outside force could? As these questions swirl, the court date looms far in the future, leaving plenty of time for both parties to gather more explosive evidence. Yet, the public itself was split right down the middle. Across social media platforms, fans have formed two very distinct camps. One side believes that Blake's reputation took hits because of her own missteps, like certain interview quotes or poorly timed product launches that clashed with the film's promotional cycle. According to this view, Justin doesn't need to run any secret operation. Blake brought these controversies on herself. On the flip side, many supporters are quick to rally around Blake. They argue her lively, flirtatious personality is getting twisted into something it's not. Some also point out that multiple celebrities have seen their images tarnished by subtle PR tactics from powerful insiders. Maybe there really was a hidden campaign in motion, enough to sow widespread doubt and overshadow Blake's accomplishments. In the midst of all this, Ryan Reynolds remains a wild card. Apart from his cheeky SNL remark, he hasn't given a detailed account of how he sees Justin or these allegations. Observers wonder if his comedic deflection is an attempt to keep the public at arm's length, or if he's simply choosing humor over confrontation. Then, power brokers in Hollywood took notice. Justin's problems escalated when he was dropped by his agency, WME. This decision came shortly after Blake's accusations surfaced. At the center of it all is Ari Emanuel, the influential CEO known for backing clients he trusts. In public remarks, Emanuel praised Blake and Ryan as charitable, trustworthy, and all-around good people, while ridiculing Justin's last name and slamming his alleged actions. Some see WME's move as purely pragmatic. Why stick your neck out for an up-and-coming director when it might jeopardize your relationship with A-list stars like Blake and Ryan? Others argue the agency acted too hastily, dumping Justin before verifying all sides of the story. But from a business standpoint, severing ties with Justin shows where WME's loyalties truly lie. Though we can't ignore that it's a brutal blow for Justin's career, the bigger question is whether he can recover from such a high-profile dismissal. In Hollywood, losing powerful representation can be a near-fatal setback, especially when you're facing a massive legal claim from some of the industry's most beloved figures. Meanwhile, the very project that brought them together was overshadowed. Ironically, the source of this turmoil was supposed to be a dream project for everyone involved, adapting Colleen Hoover's bestseller It Ends With Us for the big screen. Fans of the novel were thrilled at the prospect of seeing it come to life, particularly with Blake in the lead and Justin directing. Now the conversation has shifted from excitement about the adaptation to scrutiny of real-world drama. Colleen Hoover, for her part, has taken a careful step back. She's been scrubbing her social media of photos with both Blake and Justin, opting to keep her distance from the intensifying legal brawl. While she hasn't explicitly condemned anyone, her silence is telling. If the adaptation does move forward, it's unclear who would direct or even produce, given how deeply this conflict has complicated what was once a buzzy film in development. Fans who had hoped to see the final product are left in limbo. Will the movie push ahead under different leadership? Or does this case threaten to stall production indefinitely, turning a would-be smash hit into Hollywood's latest cautionary tale? Of course, the fallout isn't just about one movie. This legal clash shines a glaring spotlight on the fragile alliances that shape Hollywood. One day, you're collaborating on a high-profile film. The next, you're accusing each other of planting damaging news stories. If Blake's team successfully proves the existence of a smear campaign, it could set a precedent for how publicly feuding celebrities address behind-the-scenes sabotage in the future. On the other hand, if Justin's evidence shows Blake's downfall stemmed from her own publicity choices, it might prompt major studios and agencies to reevaluate how quickly they cut ties based on early accusations. WME's decision to drop Justin was swift, and some are calling it a knee-jerk reaction that places star power above due process. Then there's Ryan Reynolds, who's juggling multiple business ventures and a carefully cultivated comedic persona. If this fiasco escalates further, it could test whether his reputation can remain untarnished by association. Everyone involved has much to lose, and that reality ratchets up the tension with every new claim, every leaked text, and every court filing. Which brings us to the critical question: where do things stand now? For now, the case is crawling toward a trial date set years down the line, leaving ample opportunity for more twists and turns. Blake is determined to see Justin's communications, believing they'll reveal the orchestrators of a targeted takedown. Justin insists he has nothing to hide, and that Blake's troubles are self-inflicted. Meanwhile, fans, commentators, and insiders are left in a state of speculation. Will unexpected evidence pop up? Will either party settle to avoid the spectacle of a drawn-out legal war? And how will potential revelations affect the rest of Hollywood, where friendships and collaborations often hinge on public perception? This saga is still unfolding, but one fact stands out clearly. It has already become a case study in how easily personal friction can spiral into a widely publicized conflict. A little humor on SNL, it grabbed headlines. A few text messages online, They ignited rumors of flirtation, manipulation, and betrayal. In an industry where image is everything, the stakes couldn't be higher. At the center of this swirling controversy is a simple reality. Big names, big money, and big egos don't always play nicely together. For a project that once promised blockbuster success, combining an immensely popular novel with well-loved stars, It Ends With Us now symbolizes how fast alliances can dissolve under the harsh glare of the public eye. Will future subpoenas finally confirm a smear campaign or prove Blake's PR struggles were self-made? Could the entire saga end in a surprising alliance once cooler heads prevail? Hollywood is no stranger to sudden twists, and the biggest mystery might be whether any side can come out unscathed. What do you think? Are we witnessing a carefully orchestrated takedown? Or is this all simply another Hollywood meltdown triggered by poor judgment and worse timing? Share your theories and keep your eyes open, because if we've learned anything from this story, it's that the next chapter could hold revelations no one saw coming.